Hi! Welcome back to Bookmas. Welcome to today's reading vlog. I'm really excited about this one, and I know I say that before every video that I'm really excited for, but genuinely, I'm really excited. We are finally going to start reading some holiday books. Now, this whole top row are some books that I want to get to in the month of December because a majority of them, or I think all of them except maybe 2 or 3, are holiday books, and I haven't read a holiday Christmassy type of book yet in December, and I think it's December 5th today. I think. But we're a few days into December and I am now ready to get fully into the holiday spirit. We're gonna get cozy, we're gonna light some candles, we're gonna get in the holiday spirit together. I don't know where I want to start. There's a few that are like higher up on my radar for the holiday season. I think we're gonna start with, I don't know. There's so many options here. I've been eyeing this one down since I bought it. It's like a cute little novella. It's called All I Want for Christmas by Wendy Logia, I believe. And I've seen people commenting since I've been talking about it after I bought it in one of the earlier Bookmas videos that they really enjoyed it. So I think we start off short and sweet to get us like slowly into the holiday spirit. Again, I've said this so many times, I don't love holiday books, but I need to get in the holiday spirit. I'm gonna say that so many times in this video, getting into the holiday spirit. I just don't feel Christmassy right now. So I think we'll start short and sweet, get a little Christmas vibe going, holiday vibe going, and then we'll get into some other holiday reads. I think this is where we're gonna start. I don't know what this is about too much, but I know she works at a bookstore and she loves the holidays, and I think she meets 2 different boys. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna start reading it and we are going to figure out what it's about. I will let you guys know, give you some updates, but I'm ready, say it with me, to get in the holiday spirit. And we will come back in a little and give some updates. This book is cute so far. Wait, let me pause my music. This book is cute so far. It's giving me the holiday vibes that I wanted, obviously. It just right off the bat. I knew it was going to. Right when the book starts, she's in her bookstore where she works. She's wearing, I think, a Santa hat or something like that. And she's talking about how much she loves Christmas, her favorite time of the year. They really paint the picture of the holiday season, especially with like her family, their traditions, and the town, and like all of that. So I love the Christmas vibes it's giving. But reading the back of it before I started, I realized that there's 2 male, like kind of main characters. And I'm like trying to figure out like who's the love interest. Like I don't know if it's gonna be a love triangle situation because there's one guy in the front and I don't know which one this is. One of them I think has potential to be a really good cute little book boyfriend for them. I think this is YA, they're in high school. One of them I think could be a cute storyline with the main character Bailey, but the other one, why is he suspicious to me? Like he's kind of sus, and I'm really intrigued to see where his storyline goes because like he's kind of like not secretive, mysterious. He's kind of mysterious and I like need to know more about him. I'm only like 80 pages in, not only because this book is short, so I'm 80 pages in. I feel like if I just read this all night I could probably finish it, and maybe I'll do that, but it's giving me the perfect holiday vibes. And yeah, I'm actually really interested to see where this story is gonna go. It's cutesy, it's like no brain power, just a holiday story, but I'm so interested in like the romance part of this and like what's gonna happen there. So I'm gonna keep reading. Right now they're having a little holiday, I think it's like a cookie swap, I don't know what it is, but like our whole neighborhood comes, they do it every year, it's a tradition. It's really cute, and that's what's happening right now. But I love how short this is. It's giving me motivation to just binge the rest of it and just binge the book in general. I'm gonna go back to reading. I did not expect that to happen. was cute. Yeah, that was cute. Okay guys, I was editing this video and I actually completely forgot to talk about my rating and my thoughts on this book. I went right into the next book I was reading and like what I thought about that. So before we get into that, I obviously finished All I Want for Christmas. This one ended up being around like 220 pages and I thought it was like 260. So it was a nice surprise that it ended at 220. It was just a short, quick read. Like if you want a Christmas novella to just sit and binge and get you in the holiday spirit, like this is probably the one that I liked most. But it's YA and it's just this girl that wants to be kissed under the mistletoe. That's like her holiday wish, and she really shows you like the Christmas tradition she does, why she loves the holidays and tries to help get people in the holiday spirit, and she works at a bookstore. It's really sweet and cute. But the guy from her high school, Jake, comes kind of like into the picture a little bit, and he's like the complete opposite of what I want, I guess you could say. Like he's like an athlete, he's with the popular people and like kind of like that. But then you have another character, Charlie, who randomly shows up out of the blue, and for me, I don't know why he was so mysterious at first, but he's kind of like the second character. She's kind of thinking about like, ooh, maybe him. So now she has a choice kind of between the two, and they're both doing different things with each other and kind of like a love triangle, but like almost not really. I don't know, but the end actually took me by surprise a little bit. Like I didn't expect the ending, and I honestly enjoyed that little twist on it, and I think I give this 3 stars. Not that that's like bad, like 3 stars is good. I just, for me, holiday reads, I don't know why I can't rate them high ratings. They feel just like feel good stories. Like I enjoy reading them sometimes, but they're not my favorite. So the average rating for me on holiday books are 3, but like I still would recommend them. And I think if you like holiday books, like this one's a pretty good one. Again, quick, YA, cute story, and the ending is pretty interesting, so I would recommend it. I did enjoy my time reading it. I had a great time just sitting that night and binging it. So now on to the next book I picked up and my thoughts on that. Hello guys, I actually haven't updated this book since starting it, and I started it 2 days ago now. I woke up and it is literally just, it started snowing, and it just feels like such a magical morning because it's like the first snowfall, and I'm like eating it up right now. Anyway, I'm now on page 196 of the Christmas Fix, and I think that's like a little over halfway. This is like the shortest Lucy Square book I've ever seen. It's only about like 350 pages, and all the ones I've read by her are, actually I think I only read 3-4 of her books. I have read a good amount, and they're all over like 400 or 500 pages. They're pretty long, so it's actually nice that this is pretty short and sweet. It's about this woman, Kat, who's like a renovation expert. She has like a reality TV show, and Noah, the main guy, lives in the town of Mary, Connecticut, and every year they have like this whole Christmas festival and stuff, but there was a huge hurricane that hit the town and kind of destroyed it, and now they're working on repairing it. So the Christmas spirit isn't really there right now, but they have Kat who wants to come in and help them repair things and also kind of put it on her TV show for the reality TV thing she's on. But when Noah finds out that she wants to come and do that, he's like, no, she's not using our town for her show to get views and money and all this stuff, and like she's not coming here to use us. And he's also a single father. I think she's 12 years old. Her name is also Sarah with no H, so, but he also doesn't want her to come and put the wrong impression in his daughter's like mind about being like on TV and all this stuff, which he has like a whole different perception of Kat than what she really is. So she ends up coming to the town and all this stuff is happening. But I didn't update because up until like now, or like a little bit before now, maybe 40% in the book, it was just them kind of like arguing and the renovation and the hurricane and everything. It wasn't really too much of like the romance, but what I liked is that they really did feel like enemies, because you can truly tell he genuinely did not want her to come in and did not like her at first with all of his like misconceptions of her. So it did feel like they were really arguing about stuff, and I'm enjoying it. I feel like it's a lot of like the renovation talk, so I'm hoping now it gets more into like Noah and Kat and like what's going on there, which I think it's going to. I think it's kind of like switching gears a little bit because I can kind of feel it switching. So yeah, I feel like the Christmas stuff isn't really happening yet. Like I don't feel too much holiday up until probably towards the end of it. We'll see how it goes with the rest of it. I really want to finish this today. I have about 40% left of the book, and again, it's pretty short, so I have like 150 pages left. Well, I'm gonna go finish. I will give you guys updates when I'm done. I'm really excited about it because I feel like I like where it's going now. The beginning, it was like a little slow, but like she was kind of building up, I guess, the two characters and their issues with each other, but so far so good. Hello guys, it's a little later. I'm now on chapter 39, which is page 290 or 280. Hold on, 288. That's the page I'm on right now. There's like 350-ish pages of this book, so I don't have too much left. But right now I am wrapping Christmas presents. As you can see down here, I am trying to get these presents wrapped early so I could just keep them somewhere so no one can see like the bags that I have. So I decided to listen to an audiobook. So I chose a holiday one to get in the festive spirit. So I'm going to include that obviously in our festive holiday reading vlog. I decided to listen to The Naughty, the Nice, and the Nanny by Daphne Perry. It's free on Audible if you guys have Audible, and it's on my TBR from this month. I believe I picked it from choosing books from my advent calendar, so not gonna book off my TBR. Also gonna listen while I wrap presents, like I said, and I'm still on chapter 1. I'm 13 minutes into it. Okay, so it's about 4 hours and 11 minutes. It's a novella, and I think there's 3 of them. I think there's 3 different brothers. Yeah, there's book 1, book 2, and book 3. I think again about different brothers, and this one, from what I've got from the 13 minutes I've been listening, is about this girl who works for like a nannying agency, and they have a last minute person who needs nannying for their child because their last nanny left or something like that. So she just randomly shows up, and it's this guy she used to go to high school with that she used to have a huge crush on, and she had no idea that he was gonna be the father of the child she has to nanny. So that's where she is right now. That's all I know. I'm gonna go listen, I'm gonna go wrap, and I'll give updates on both books later on tonight. Hopefully I'll finish the Christmas fix and then listen to a bunch of this. I'm feeling holiday now. I've had like a lot going on that is giving holiday vibe. Hello guys, it is the next morning. I just ran out to get some coffee. I'm having a wonderful morning. I'm feeling in the Christmas mood now. It took me a while to get here. It is now like a little over the first week of December at this point, so I feel like usually I'm in the holiday spirit a little bit earlier before the season starts, but it took me a while to get here, but I think these books helped. Now, I think these are the last books I'm going to read and listen to for this holiday reading vlog, just because if I read too many holiday books in a row, I know I will slump myself out. But in my December wrap up, there'll definitely be a few more holiday books that I will be talking about. To give my review on the Christmas fix and the nice, why can't I remember the name of this book? The Naughty, the Nice, and the Nanny. So I finished listening to that this morning and finished this last night. So this I ended up giving 3 stars. It's very interesting because as soon as I started reading it and like getting a little bit into the story, right off the bat, it didn't really feel like Lucy Score's writing, and that's not in a bad way. It just didn't feel like her other books that I read by her, like By a Thread, Forever Never, Rock Bottom Girl, Knock 'Em Out series. Like those have like the signature Lucy Score writing, the banter, the tension between the characters, the grumpiness of the main character, and this one had the same tropes, like grumpy main character, the enemies to lovers, the tension and all of that, but it just didn't like feel like I was reading a Lucy Score book. I don't know why, but yeah, I gave it 3 stars because it was just like kind of like a mid-Christmas book. I did not like it, but I didn't love it. It was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed the way that they first met, and it actually felt like enemies, which I think I already said before. Like it truly did feel like he just really did not want her to be in this town. So I enjoyed the way that it kind of like felt like a real arguments between the two of them, but once he came to his senses and once all of that kind of flowed, it did go kind of from like 0 to 100. But again, it's like a shorter Lucy Score book too. Like usually her books I feel like are so long, so it just felt so interesting to read a shorter book by her and a different type of book by her, I guess, because I didn't really read like her other ones. It's also in third point of view, which I also thought was very interesting because I don't think any of her other books are third point of view from what I remember. It was still good. I would recommend this one if you want a holiday kind of enemies to lovers cute book. He's also single parent, so the daughter is kind of a main character in the book, but she's like 12, she's kind of older, and I actually really enjoyed her character. The one thing you do get that I feel like is a signature in Lucy Score books is like the side characters. They're pretty prevalent in the storyline, which I do love when she writes those because you kind of can connect to those characters as well. And I also totally forgot there's a book that comes before this. I think it's called The Mr. Fixer-Upper or something like that. So they're like 2 companion novels. The first one is about the main character in here, Kat's brother. So in here you get a glimpse of Kat's brother and the relationship from the first book and kind of what happened in the first book summarized a little bit in here sometimes. So if you don't want that book to be spoiled and you want to read them in order, I do recommend reading Mr. Fixer-Upper first. I clearly didn't do that and I totally forgot that was even a thing, but I would be interested to go back and see how the brother was and stuff because I did like them as a couple in here as like the main side characters. But all in all, it was good. It was cute romance, fantasy. This is not a fantasy. Holiday book to get me in the holiday mood. I feel like more of the holidayness came at the end of it. Like I said, I felt like that was gonna happen because they're kind of gearing up for the holidays. I do feel like the ending was kind of abrupt. Like we kind of wrapped up everything in a few pages, but other than that, it was also a pretty quick read and I enjoyed my time reading it. It's not my favorite, not holiday book, just like romance book. And then I finished listening to The Naughty, the Nice, and the Nanny this morning. It's actually co-written by Devney Perry and I think her name is Walsh. Wait, hold on. How do I see? Willa Nash. Why did I think it was Walsh? And like I said, there's 3 of them. So this was about the first brother and that relationship. And obviously she's a nanny. He can't really get a nanny to stay because of his daughter. And he's from LA and he wants to move back to Montana where his family is because he wants to be around his family. But his ex-wife is like not letting, all this stuff is kind of going on. But you kind of get a lot of them in only like, I think it's a little over 100 pages. You get a lot of both characters, what they're about, and then their relationship. There's really not much to say because it's so short that I feel like I can't really say they got together so quick because you only have 100 something pages for all of this to kind of wrap up. And I think I actually want to listen to the other 2 in the series because I enjoyed my time listening to this. It was fast. I think it was only 4 hours. I enjoyed their storyline, the characters. You got glimpses of the other brothers and kind of like hints at what relationships going on with those. So definitely want to try to listen to those maybe. I really enjoyed this for like what it was. I don't think I'm gonna rate it though because I feel like sometimes when it was playing I kind of zoned out, so I missed some details of it that I don't really know exactly everything that happened, but I know the gist of it. I enjoyed my time listening to it. I enjoyed the characters and yeah, I liked the way that they connected. It was a cute short audiobook that I listened to for the holidays, and if you're interested, it's free on Audible. I don't know how long it's gonna be free. At least the first one is. I didn't really look into the other 2, so highly recommend if you want to listen to something to get you in the holiday spirit. It was short, sweet, to the point, but it had everything you needed in a nanny romance. Every time I think of a nanny romance, I think of Heartless by Elsie Silver, and it's just like the blueprint for me at this point. But it was good. I don't know if I'm gonna rate it. I feel like I shouldn't because I didn't really listen to every little word. You know what I mean? Anyway, I think those are all the holiday books I'm gonna get into for this video. Again, I don't want to slump myself out with all these holiday books. Any of them I would recommend. Honestly, the first one was really good if you want to sit and just binge a holiday book. You can read that probably in one setting, and the ending really took me by surprise. Or listening to this one, really enjoyed that. I had a fun time, put me in the holiday spirit. This one didn't really feel too holiday-y, but it like takes place around the holiday times. Whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are in the holiday spirit. I hope you're enjoying Bookmas. Please let me know if you are. Let me know if you've read any of these books, listened to any of these books, if you have any recommendations for me. And that's all I have for this video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you hopefully tomorrow or the next day in Bookmas. Goodbye.